How should your attorney or lawyer act, conduct, and behave towards DCF during the DCF investigation in Massachusetts? It's really important to understand that your attorney or lawyer, how they act, behave, and conduct themselves during the DCF investigation in Massachusetts is extremely important to find success for you and your family. Why is that? Really important to understand that DCF are people, they're human beings, they're individuals. And individuals and human beings deserve respect. And I know it sounds cliche, respect. And it is so true. And when you give respect, it's like you smile in the mirror smiles back at you. When you give respect, you get respect. When you act like a jerk, more than likely the person you're being a jerk towards is going to be a jerk back to you. And that gets you nowhere. You're dead in the water. So I always ask and behave and conduct myself, and I want my clients to do the same, with respect. Now you're going to say, well, there's times when DCF is not treating you with respect, regardless of what you do. And unfortunately, that's true. And what runs through my head and the attitude, behavior, and conduct that I give is still respect. Because all it does is make them look even worse than they already are. There's people that are jerks. And why are they jerks? I don't know. They're just jerks because they're jerks. So what do we learn from them? How not to be a jerk. Simple stuff. So when you have a difficult DCF social worker or anybody from DCF gives you a really hard time, feel sorry for them. I do. I feel sorry that they're so miserable in their life. And that's what's going on. You have no control of what happens to these people when they're not working and why they're so miserable. So you have to try even extra to be extra kind to people that are jerks, that are not nice. And to everybody, give them respect. They not only deserve it, but it'll help you to be more successful in life. People like to deal with people they like. If you're a client that's easy to work with, easy to get along with, easy to speak to, easy to make appointments, easy to get information from, what do you think happens in the end? You've made it easy for DCF to close your case. You made it easy for DCF to say goodbye. You made it easy for DCF to do the right thing. But when you don't do the right thing, when you've got attitude, you've got behavior and conduct, it's going to get you nowhere fast. And I've seen more cases be lost because of a client's lousy attitude. And your attitude's like a flat tire. You don't go anywhere until you change it. So change the attitude, get rid of the attitude, and work with DCF. You don't have to marry them. You're not taking them home. They're not sleeping at your house. But work with DCF. Treat them with dignity and respect and courtesy. Treat them as you would like to be treated. And sometimes I know it's hard. You're gonna say, that DCF worker, so what? Suck it up, buttercup. There's worse things in life. You only deal with them on a small, infinitesimal time period during the week. You don't see them that often. They don't talk to you that often. So make it happen. Because the only handicap in life is a bad attitude.